What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris. I am Captain of the Nerd Squadron, and today we're talking about lightsabers, not just more than one lightsaber, just one lightsaber, but one in my personal collection. Now, I noticed on my channel, I've been reviewing a lot of Micro Galaxy Squadrons and helmets and a couple lightsabers here and there, but nothing in my personal collection. Now, before we get to that, if you guys are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. We talk about all things nerdy, especially Star Wars. Now, if you guys are returning viewers, thank you so much for coming and hang out with me. Let's get this review started. Today on the channel, we're talking about my favorite high-end lightsaber company is KR Sabers, but the majority of my collection back here is from KR Sabers. When it comes to design, the machining, just everything you can do within these lightsabers, I'm telling you, it's incredible what they do. And they have really partnered up with Goth 3D Design, so you can get metal spinning crystal chassis. They've partnered up with Jimmy Saber Junk. They've partnered up with so many people for us to get the most accurate lightsabers possible, but just know, because you're getting a great quality lightsaber, you're gonna spend a little bit of money. Now, when buying these lightsabers, they all come empty. There are no electronics in these lightsabers, so please keep in mind, buying from them, they're all gonna come empty. If you're gonna buy these for a display piece, honestly, the price is comparable. It's great, especially just how nice they look. But if you intend to get this installed, you will have to send this out to an installer to install for you. The lightsaber we're talking about specifically today is going to be the Desert Wanderer from KR Sabers. This is the lightsaber used by Obi Wan Kenobi in the Obi Wan Kenobi show. I get it. A lot of people didn't like the show. I personally enjoyed it. I mean, I was a prequels kid, so to see these actors come together again to play these parts, I was so hyped for it. Could have been better. Yeah, I really think it could have, but we got some really cool lightsabers and some really good lines from the show. So honestly, I don't care. I loved it. Now, before we get to the lightsaber itself, I'm just gonna show you guys the box that it comes with. KR Sabers is notorious for having this wire art of the hilt itself. I love these boxes. I know they're moving over to a different style boxes now. Honestly, I like either one, but this is very cool. Now, this has been opened. There's nothing in it, but you will see, you know, there's foam inside. Sometimes you will get challenge coins. So this is back from Celebration. This is actually how long I've had it, for like 2 years now, and I just never reviewed it, but I just thought this is a good time to do it. Now, if you guys do intend to just display this and not use it for install purposes, this does come with a non-vented palm roll right in here. You can see I kept mine in the plastic. I'm not going to use it, but you'll see that this will be included in the box, so you can just use this and have it just out for display. So box, nothing too special, but I just want to make sure you guys saw the box and what it comes with. They are still available at KR Sabers right now for a little under $300, not including taxes or shipping, but just know right now it is currently available at thesaberarmory.com. Let's take a look at the lightsaber itself. Now, it is beautifully, beautifully done. It does have some minor weathering. You guys can see here, it does have that. When you buy it from KR Sabers, I don't know if they give you the option to buy them weathered anymore. Mine actually came weathered, has a little bit of grime in here, and it's just beautifully done. This is made out of carbon steel, this whole emitter right here. I believe this is just copper here. This is aluminum as well, or aluminum. And then these two chrome pieces are chrome plated brass. It is a hefty hilt. It is pretty heavy, especially if you install it. Once you add batteries, everything else, it gets pretty heavy. Now, I found it pretty interesting that in the show, they decided to go with this design here. Now, if you look at this and you are aware of the design made for the Revenge of the Sith, it looks just like the one in the Revenge of the Sith. The only difference is you can see that there is weathering. It looks a little dirty, even in the grip here, the grenade section, as well as here, there is some scuffing, but the emitter is different. This is very, very reminiscent of the one that Obi-Wan used in A New Hope. And this is actually just like, I don't have one though. I'm really messing up because I don't have one from episode 4. I really should get one. That would definitely be one on my list coming this year. If we make a quick comparison of this and the one made for episode 3, you'll see almost identical, except for the emitters. Look at the emitters. They are different. You can see here, they are different here. This is aluminum. This is carbon steel, but you can see they are slightly different. And you actually, this one here, you could see my hand under it. So yeah, I mean, you could see the design is so similar, or maybe even just exactly the same, but yeah, it's, you know, it's Obi-Wan's. I really wish I had the episode 4 one. So if I laid this one, Revenge of the Sith, then we had the Obi Wan Kenobi series, and then right here would be the one Obi-Wan used in episode 4. So that I will be getting in the collection very, very soon. So look out for that. I will have to get that installed and, I don't know, join its brothers here. I think the one thing that makes this saber so special is this is one of the first lightsabers I've ever installed for myself. So yes, installed by me. If you guys are looking for an installer, Don't ask me. No, I don't do that. I don't install for people, not even for friends, unless they ask me to. Then yeah, of course, I'd love to do it. But I will leave that to the professionals. I will leave a link down below to some of those professionals who you can definitely go to for installs. But don't ask me. No, don't ask me. Now, all we're gonna go and do is just remove the pommel here, and we have the chassis. So this chassis was printed out by a gentleman from White Cloud Sabers. I believe his name is Ollie. He is no longer in business, unfortunately, but he sent me this chassis for me to install. It does have a Profi 2.2. Wish I put a 3.9 in there, but honestly, it's not a big deal. And then we also have the, I believe this was the activation and auxiliary. And then here is where the battery goes, and a kill switch with a 28 millimeter. I believe I put a Smuggler's Outpost speaker in here. I don't remember, but I'll tell you guys now, it's freaking loud. This thing is loud, probably one of the loudest ones within my collection. And obviously we do have the LED MPXL right in there for you guys. Putting the battery is quite simple. All you need to do is just take this side here, nipple to nipple is how I like to remember it, nipple to nipple. That's going to be positive. So negative goes in, plug that in, and hit that kill switch.
I will do what I must.
And it starts off with Obi Wan Kenobi's font already. And it's simply all you need to do. It's really nice because the one thing about this saber that is so different from any Obi Wan Kenobi lightsaber, probably 99.9% of every Kenobi lightsaber I've ever seen, the activation is normally this one, and the auxiliary is here, or vice versa, right? But you can see it doesn't do anything. Why I love what KR Sabers did is these. These are the buttons. So these are the buttons. You don't have to worry about pressing on here. This does absolutely nothing. There's just a screw here that keeps this control box down. But I mean, I love, this was honestly the selling point for me, was having these as my auxiliary activation. So all you want to do is go ahead and line up those buttons with the buttons here. And wiggle it around. There we are. And put that in and put that pommel right back on. I'm very proud of this saber because, again, this is one of the first ones I ever installed for myself. And honestly, I was pretty successful at it. And I'm very happy with it. Now, like I said, this is going to be your activation button, and this is going to be auxiliary. So we're going to press this once. And we get the activation, smooth swing. And then auxiliary will give you blasters. Now it does have twist on, twist off like you would for any other Profi. And then I do have in the config file to where I just hold the auxiliary button to get the lockup. It is a very loud saber, and I don't even believe I have it at its loudest setting. I'm curious to see what I have it at.
Volume menu.
Oh, it goes more.
Maximum volume.
Damn.
Maximum volume. Exiting volume menu. Where is he?
Ooh, and now we got Vader. Jesus, that is so loud. I'm turning it down. Yep, way too loud.
Volume menu.
And then simply just bring it down there.
Menu.
Profi is so easy to use as you get used to it. Honestly, even though it's the most advanced board when it comes to configuring the files, it's a pain in the butt. But when it comes to using it and going from app or different fonts to volume to color, it is so easy to use. Once you get used to it, it is the easiest thing to use. But again, Profi, you're going to pay more for it. All right, so I went ahead and threw a blade on here. First font is going to be Ben from Kyberphonic. All these fonts are from Kyberphonic. I will leave a link down below to where you can get Kyberphonic fonts. And I do have a video in case you guys don't know how to buy fonts. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently that is a thing. People don't know how to buy his fonts. So let's go ahead and start. Wow. Now, to use Profi, there are some different ways you can use it. I programmed it a certain way. Normally, if you want to use lockup, you'd have to hold the auxiliary button and clash. I don't like that, so I changed it to where all I need to simply do is hold the auxiliary button. Once again, you guys, this is the power. This is the auxiliary right here. So I chose to use auxiliary. All you need to do is just hold it, and you're going to get lockup. For quotes, hold it horizontally, hold that power button for 1 second, and then let go. And then we're gonna get quotes. I had to search through all the files to get the quotes I wanted per font. It took a little while, but it's very, very rewarding. You guys already know I had to throw Vader on here, especially with this saber at the max volume. It's really loud, but it sounds very, very good. Despite this being pretty heavy, it is actually a great spinning saber. Unfortunately, that box does get in the way, so I like to kind of hold it from up here so I can spin it around. I'm not a professional, but when it comes to playing, messing around with the sabers, that's definitely the best spot to hold it from.
Obi Wan.
Of course, episode 3 Obi Wan. Have to throw it on there, and of course, get my quotes. Oh.
Well, then you are lost.
Gotta throw those on there. And to finish off, I only have 4 fonts on here, but
Obi-Wan.
we have to have Old Ben on there. Just like that. And of course, with Profi, we got gesture controls. Now, if you guys are in the market for an Obi Wan Kenobi lightsaber, specifically from KR Sabers, I will leave a link down below to where you guys can get one. Again, keep in mind, it's going to come empty. It's not going to come installed. You're going to have to find an installer for you. So I'll leave a link down below to a couple installers that I trust to where you guys can get one installed. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel as this helps this channel grow. I really missed actually reviewing my personal collection, and I don't know why I stopped doing that. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more of my personal collection, let me know in the comments. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and may the Force be with you.